Okay, should you take the advice and counsel of old people? Or to put it another way, are old people like me dependable for good advice? Well, you'll have to make your own decision, but I think they are. And I'll tell you why. One reason is at the age of 87, I've made all the mistakes, or probably almost all the mistakes that any of you guys watching who are in your 20s or 30s would make. And the fact that these can be little things like how to glue one thing to another, how to hang pictures on a concrete wall. Uh, remember, I made a video about how to restore your hat to make it beautiful. Nobody watched that. I think I have 7 views. Go watch it. You know, it's good advice, but not exactly earth shaking. Well, anyway, why, in the Korea, old people, elders are called, and in many primitive societies, especially, the elders are very, very respected, and they ask their advice, the people. And among Jews, the rabbi is usually an old geezer like me, and his advice is very respected. So I think the bottom line is uh, older people who have, obviously, if they're an idiot, you don't take their advice, but older people in general who have survived a long time, you can ask them, what is it that made you survive? Well, sometimes it's just genetics, but other times, more often, it's a good life. They haven't, been drug addicts or gamblers or uh, I'd say the old people that I know don't drink too much. If they had a cocktail every night of their life and drank too much, they're sitting in a wheelchair or a rocking chair and drooling, and they don't have a mind anymore. So people that have a good life and a long life usually um, their advice on how to live is well taken. I remember there was a lady in France. She lived to be 122, and she used to say, well, they'd say, oh, your face doesn't have many wrinkles. She says, nah, nah, the only wrinkle that I have, I'm sitting on. Oh, well, I thought that was funny. Well, I don't think I have to talk too long about whether old people's advice is good or bad. But in my opinion, uh, you listen to everybody except maybe the gloom and doomers. I have a newsletter writer friend who's been preaching gloom and doom, and the end of the world has been coming for forever, for the last 50 years, and it never came. Uh, by the same token, very religious people think the Messiah is going to come, and they're predicting it'll be next year, but he hasn't come during my lifetime, 87 years. And well, maybe we'll have a Messiah next year. But anyway, getting back to the closing statement, should you listen to old people? Yes, if they're smart people and they're still sensible and they still have uh, good experiences to good stories to tell, listen to them. No harm done. And that is one of my shortest videos. See you tomorrow. Okay, I hope you liked this video. It took a lot of work to put it together, so I want you to like it, subscribe, tell your friends about it, share, and comment. I love your comments, and I'll answer every single one of them. And beside that, I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to have another exciting video for you. Boy, is it going to be good.